Hi, I'm Chris Biotta from Naturescapes, and we're going to talk about palms that not only grow, but thrive in Flagler County. The palms you see behind me are known as sable palms, commonly called cabbage palms. They grow all over the state, and they do very well in a wide range of soil types and sun exposure. They'll take the full sun or part sun. They'll grow in dry conditions or wet conditions. They can withstand hurricane winds, and they give you a nice vertical element in the landscape. A lot of times we'll use them in clusters of 3 or by themselves as a specimen. Now we'll walk over and look at some of our curved sable palms. Sable palms you see behind me are called curved sable palms. There's a couple of different types of curves that are available. This palm right here is called a C-curve, and the palm there is called the ground runner. A lot of time when we install these palms, we'll put our native coquina boulder underneath them to prop them up. For those of you who don't know, coquina is an ancient sedimentary seashell, and there's a vein that runs from St. Augustine to Vero Beach, 9 miles wide, 8 feet thick. It's a local material, and it makes an excellent accent in the landscape. The palm you see here is known as a pindo palm, also commonly called the jelly palm, because it produces an edible fruit. The frond has a bluish-green tint to it, which makes it an attractive landscape specimen. Because of a massive amount of fronds and the large girthy trunk it produces, it works very well for privacy or as a blocker palm. This is the Phoenix sylvestris, also known as the wild date. It makes a tall specimen palm. You could detail the trunk, or you can leave the boots. This particular one has got a straight cut, and it's been defurred and debooted. Provides excellent shade and also nesting opportunities for birds. Interestingly, it also produces a very small edible date. If you have a shaded garden and you'd like a tropical specimen, consider the Chinese fan for your garden. It makes an excellent tropical block, big huge fronds. You can detail the trunk if you'd like, or you could keep it more wild with the boots. This is the European fan palm, relatively small growing palm compared to some of the others that we've just looked at. The nice thing about this palm is it grows very slow and it's extremely cold hardy. This is the Perotis palm, also known as the Everglades palm. It does very well in wet areas. It is native to Florida, and as you can see, it's got a clumping habit. It crown sprouts all of its new shoots from the base, and it will take up a lot of space. It does need to be slightly protected from the frost, but an excellent plant for your garden. If you want to make a statement in your yard and you have a protected location, the Bismarck is the ultimate statement. The white silver fronds really allow it to stand out. Ultra tropical. As you can see, has boots. Now as it starts to grow up, these boots will eventually weather on their own and leave a clean trunk. But typically when we plant them, they do have boots on them. If you go down to South Florida, where you'll see more of these in the landscape, they do grow 30 to 40 feet. Now I did mention they do need to be protected, so consider that when you plant these. If you need any help in your landscape, installing any of these palms or choosing the right palm, come on out to Naturescapes and we can help you pick the right specimen for your yard. Isn't that right, Vinka?